So here there was a gentleman setting off fireworks right next to the apartments at 3 in the morning.
Hey guys, welcome. My name is Michael, and today we are hopefully all having a wonderful day, safe. All our fingers are still here. Hopefully had a great, happy Independence Day. It is a little bit sad considering what happened nearby in Highland Park last year. So obviously Highland Park didn't have a parade or anything, and it's just remembrance of all those who died in vain, really, because that was just a pointless tragedy. But it is a hopefully happy day for many people because it's the birthday of America. I'm very excited. America's going to be essentially in our lifetimes over 300 years old. It's at 274, so I'm sure there's going to be a big party then. And hopefully America, from where it is right now, it's a great country. I'm very proud, but there's a lot to work on and a lot to fix. Hopefully over the years it's going to get better, and I'm very confident that's going to happen. So with that said, hopefully everyone's having a good day, staying safe. Well, cryptocurrency has gone through a lot. So there's been a lot of good news, a lot of bad news. And with that, right now, we have had a period where we haven't seen this. This has been one of the longest crypto winters we've gone through recently. And Bitcoin is and has been green for 2 consecutive quarters now, and we are starting to get bullish sentiment where the crypto winter essentially was over 400, close to 500 days. That's insanely long. That was one of the longest crypto winters we've went through, and I'm sure there's going to be other longer ones out there in the future. Everything's cyclical. There's been a lot of scammers. There's been a lot of horrible events where people lost a bunch of money. You had the fall of FTX. You had insane stories come out over the past year. But let's focus on the good. The good is right now, Bitcoin is above $30,500. The market cap for all altcoins and Bitcoin has been rising because there's more projects coming out. There's more actually innovative technologies coming out, and AI right now, it's crazy. Have you seen what AI has been doing? There's some good and bad with it, bad as in impersonations and scams, and AI is very good at impersonating videos and voices. It still needs work, but there's people falling for those scams. The good of AI is the fact that, you see all these crazy art, paintings, and videos coming out, and it's getting better. And there's AI pretty much for anything right now, and even though it's in its base forms, it's evolving, and there's going to be a lot of technology that's going to be evolving over the next couple years, where combined with cryptocurrency, it's going to be epic. So the last time Bitcoin recorded 2 consecutive green quarters was 2021. The first quarter ended at 25.0. I'm sorry, it was Q3, but the first quarter because of the second. So Q3 ended 25.01%, and Q4, the second quarter, that was consecutive, 5.45%. So obviously a pretty steep drop, 20%, and then before you know it, bam, it was negative. And then 2022 went by, and here we are in 2023, halfway through. And right now, we have broke 71.77% in the first quarter and 7.19% in the second one. Quite a difference between the 2 quarters, but it is great because a lot of the market is recovering. We also have to look outside what has been happening over the past year. There's been huge market turmoil outside of cryptocurrency. We kind of got out of this COVID phase and the market started returning back again. But then, inflation happened. We had a bunch of the consequences of COVID, and they're still lingering to this day. And there's a lot of politics involved. But the simple thing is, it feels like right now it's getting better. 2022 sucked. It wasn't that great. Everything went really sky high in terms of pricing. We weren't getting pay increase as much as, to offset the inflation, and a lot of people were struggling. And people are still struggling this year. I'm one of those. But I'm hopeful that 2024 will be good for us, will be good for the markets, will be good for cryptocurrency. And with this, seeing it's the first time we've been green since 2021 consecutively, it feels good. Now, going back to crypto winter, one of the big events was FTX. The other big event that really started it all was Terra Luna. And with that, every single quarter of 2022 was negative. So, Bitcoin recorded negative 1.46% Q1, Q2 negative 56.2%, and then negative 2.57 in 3, and negative 14.75 in Q4. A bunch of people lost money. Terra Luna fiasco. A bunch of people lost money from exchanges shutting down, from scams, from regulation, from pretty much, it was a crazy year. We were in crypto winter for 492 days. Bitcoin has been down year over year for the longest, for over 490 days. And that is a extremely long time considering where we were previously. Now, just because Bitcoin is experiencing a rise, just because there's a couple green, candles here and there, just because the market cap for altcoins is growing, doesn't mean we're fully out of winter. There's still signs we are still in crypto winter. And it's not over yet, but there's a lot of sentiment that it could be over soon. That one of those things is, I work in car sales, interest rates. Interest rates have been going up like crazy. And we got to this point where now I'm selling cars, and at first, people were freaking out over interest rates. Now people realize it's normal. Yeah, I get it. It's 6-7% for excellent credit, where before they were paying 3-4, maybe even 0% with special financing. They understand. And for used vehicles, 8, 9, 10, again, excellent, good credit. For most people, seeing double digits, it's normal. And it doesn't matter whether you're financing with a dealership. Yeah, you might be able to get incredible rates through maybe federal or, other credit unions out there. But still, when the government's federal rate increases have been close to, high fives and close to 6% if it kept on going, you understand where we're heading here. And right now there's sentiment that most likely interest rates will start falling towards the end of the year, but they definitely should, unless there's another war that breaks out or some crazy market catastrophe. Hopefully not. You never know, though. We've seen it all pretty much. Hopefully everything should return to some normalcy in 2024. And with that, it has a huge impact on cryptocurrency. Because people will not be paying as much on interest. People will be more open to purchasing houses and cars, normal goods, and people will have more spending capital. That part of it will go into cryptocurrency. Other parts of it will go into retirement funds and emergency funds and all of this and the stock market. And it's an exciting time. Right now, with Luna, with that crash, it just set off this domino effect, and Bitcoin fell, and it was normal to be below $20,000, and a lot of people were super negative. People lost their houses. Some of those were super irresponsible, like that one guy who sold his house for hex, like 200,000 hex, and his house was worth like, $114,000, and now that hex is worth less than somewhere around $1,800. Great investment. Hey, we've all been there. Well, I haven't lost my house, but I have made an investment before where that coin went more than 99.9% down. So, we've all made some terrible investments in cryptocurrency. And I'm no expert. I have no idea what's going on. I've been out of the markets for a while, but it seems like time has flown a little bit because it's been so tough recently that this past year and a half kind of, I'm glad it's over. I'm very excited. Now the holidays, I'm already thinking Christmas is just around the corner. And then before that, we've got Thanksgiving and Halloween and, Independence Day is almost over here. It's a very exciting time. It's a very exciting time. So I'm very happy that you guys will be joining me on this journey that hopefully we will start investing in crypto again later on. I know some people are very concerned, but what that means is essentially if I have leftover capital, maybe, there's no credit cards, no investing, nothing. Like, this is, again, way future, after bankruptcy, after everything's over. Like maybe 1%, maybe 2%. We're gonna establish a set of rules and adhere to that strictly. Before then, we have to start a retirement fund investments. We gotta, with my company, after you get 90 days, you get health insurance and all that. So there's gonna be 401k matching. I'm gonna try and utilize that. So, extra money, right? Gonna try and find ways to save on taxes legally and just ways to invest later on. So 2024 is gonna be exciting. Whatever happens with crypto, we got a hodl on. Oh, and the fireworks are already starting. So I'm gonna head it back inside. Guys, have a good rest of your day. Take care.